Hey guys, it's Rob and this is Bluegrass Profits. I'm bringing you another video of the items that sold for me on Amazon from August 26th through September 1st of 2022. These items consisted of retail and online arbitrage, and the purpose of this video is to be transparent with you all to show you what I'm buying and what I'm selling, whether I'm making money or losing money. So let's jump right into the video, and I'm gonna start with the items that sold for me this week. So right out the gate, we have these Calvin Klein boxer briefs. I bought these on July 12th, 2022. I paid a penny over $12 for these, and I sold them for $45 even across the board. That gives me a net profit of $20.72. So just to keep in mind, I'm getting that $20.72 plus the $12.01, which brings my total back to me for $32.73. But that's an ROI of 173% on my money. One thing to note, I am not price gouging. I'm not scalping for this price of $45. This is the original MSRP price that is listed on the box of this 3-pack of boxer briefs. The people in my area obviously didn't want them. That's why they were marked down to clearance. And so I bought them and sold them to somebody that actually needed them or wanted them, and they paid the full retail cost for them. Here we have this Nike short sleeve t-shirt. Apparently I paid $20.78 for this. I really don't know why I would have done that, so I don't know if I entered this correctly into Inventory Labs. But nonetheless, I was going through my inventory and just trying to get rid of things that's been sitting for a while. And so I dropped the price to $25, which made me the lowest possible seller, and I know I was going to take a loss, which I did for negative $4.46. But I'm going to take that negative $4.46, subtract it from my $20.78 that I started with, and I'm getting back $16.32. So the fact that it's been sitting on the shelf for 3 to 4 months and I'm getting $16 back, to me, I feel like that's still a win. I can use that money to go buy something else next, but nonetheless, that's an ROI of negative 22%. Another item I was looking to get rid of are these Hagger pants. These are size 40 by 32, so very specific to certain individuals. I bought these on April 10th at Kohl's. I paid $28.49 for these, and I finally sold them for $55. I lowered the price on this pair of pants this week. I do believe Amazon was maybe sitting on the listing around $60, so I just dropped it just to get the buy box, and it sold. Profit for these pair of pants, $11.06, which gives me a 39% return on investment. Going forward, I don't know if I'm actually going to continue to buy pants that are like this, 40 by 32. It's very similar to women's sizes of 2s, 4s, 8s, 12s, whatever. It's very specific to the individuals. They may not fit very good, therefore you're going to get more returns versus your smalls, mediums, and larges. Whereas, you get those and you're like, okay, it kind of fits, it doesn't feel too bad. A large is going to be too big versus the medium, so you guys keep those and you get less returns. So going forward, I might do that, but at the same time, they do eventually sell, so I might just continue buying them if I can find them for better prices. If you guys have been here over the last couple episodes, these Lego yachts are going to look very familiar to you. 2 weeks ago, on my 1-year anniversary of selling on Amazon, I had my record day of sales. Thanks to these guys, I sold 20 of these in under 24 hours. They were moving so fast, I was constantly refreshing the screen like I've been selling since day one. But one thing to note with these Lego yachts, another YouTuber, Klein, he reached out to me, wanted to know how to sell on Amazon, so I was kind of helping him get set up the best of my ability. He's in a different state, so I don't know all the regulations, but we've been in good contact with each other. He is the one that actually got me to this lead, and he also shared a 15% off promo code for me, so I brought my price from $14.99 down to $13.49. I've been selling these anywhere between $32.95 and $34.95, which actually gives me a profit of $9.33 to $11.08 or so. Biggest takeaway from this Lego yacht right here is to be involved in your reselling community. Reach out to local sellers if you can find them. Just building a good relationship with other sellers is going to lead you to, more growth on Amazon. I have another reseller in my community. She's, just across the river, but she's close by. We typically share items back and forth if we're finding them. We don't really encroach on each other's territory too often. So it helps us to just go to the stores and source knowing what we're looking for ahead of time. And we can find items, and we've mutually been able to help each other, which has been great for reselling on Amazon. So highly encourage you to do the same. One of the last items we sold this week are these Nike two-piece outfits. I bought this at TJ Maxx on June 11th. I paid $18.01 for this, and I sold it for $32, which gives me a net profit of $4.95. That's an ROI of 27%. Not very good, but I was just trying to get rid of these items. A bunch of sellers jumped on the listings early on. And I wrote out majority of them, but I decided I wanted to get these gone, so I took the $4.95 profit, took my 27%, and moving on to the next item. Lastly, I sold 18 more Replens this week. It's not much, but they do sell fairly well. I have branched out into other variations of this Replen. I'm able to get the price down to $9.65 and sell these for $19.99. They give me a profit of $2.51, which is an ROI of 26%. Most people would probably pass on this item, but the fact that they do sell fairly well, I sold 18 of them in a 7-day stretch. You're talking, $45 just because they bought and sold fairly well. One thing to note, again, I can talk about this because it's been a few weeks now since these actually sold, but the website that I was getting a lot of these Replens from do not have these listed anymore, so I don't exactly know what I'm going to do next. I guess I'll just sell out of them and then look for another Replen, but that is what it is with the Replen game. So this week wasn't exactly as much as it has been in previous weeks, but we're still looking at $128.45 in profits. So the fact that I didn't have to lift a finger this week, I didn't have to get dirty, I didn't have to do anything to make an additional 128, that's always solid to me. Yes, I had to put in the work weeks ago and I get paid for it later. That's fine with me, that's how Amazon is. You put in the work ahead of time and then get paid later for it. That's okay, because week after week, I'm gonna continue to make money. But yes, if you guys have enjoyed this video, please hit that like button so that the YouTube algorithm can spread me out to everybody. At the time of this recording, we are approaching 1,000 subscribers, and I just broke over 2,000 hours of me being watched on YouTube, which is kind of creepy but kind of cool at the same time. So go ahead and click on another video and watch that for me. That way it's going to boost my growth exponentially, and I'll get to that 4,000 hours in no time. So I'll go ahead and see you guys right here at this video. This is where I sold all of those yachts in under 24 hours.